What is up, everybody? Curtis here at THN Parts. Got a little surprise for you today. We're gonna get started on my project. So I bought this car about a year ago, picked up for a pretty good price, and little by little I've been collecting more and more parts so I can get this thing started. This, my 1990 Nissan 300ZX. So today what we're going to be working on is we're going to get the coilovers put on. Got a new set of tires and wheels to go on here. Going to be switching up from the stock 16s, jumping it up to some 18s. So first off, what we got to do is we got to get all this trim, all this pulled out so we can gain access to our top of our strut here. All right, so we got the wheels off, got the suspender taken off the top here. Now we're gonna get started on getting everything removed from the knuckle. So we have right down in here, a little nut here. We gotta take this brake hose off of the coilover. Then we should be able to get everything back in there. And in the rear, we got everything taken off the top. Up in there, we just gotta separate it from down here, the bottom of the knuckle, and rear should come out. So we got the stock suspension out of there. Here, got a nice present from Turn 14, available on our website, of course. Brand new set of time coilovers for the Z. We're gonna bottom these out, and after they're installed in the car, then we can adjust from the hub to top of the fender to get the right ride height for everything. All right, so we got all of our hats swapped over from the original suspension there. We're gonna get these thrown up in the car and see how she looks. All right, so now we'll have to lower it down so we can compress the bottom of the hub here. We can get this to go a little bit higher so we can mount this up inside of the perch. All right, so looks like we got the coilovers on. Everything's tightened up top. Everything's hooked up down here. I'm telling you, that already looks better. Don't worry, we have a replacement for this. And the rears are installed. Got this up in here. Tightened up here. We're not gonna worry about throwing any of the trim in until we're all said and done. Okay, so we got ourselves just a cheap set of odd hands. Give you that three-piece look without the three-piece price, which is why I decided to go with them. We have a pretty aggressive stance here. For the fronts, we're running 18 by 9.5 with a plus 15 offset, wrapped in some brand new Kumo Extra 235/40s. And for the rears, we're running an 18 by 10.5 with a plus 15 offset. So a really nice deep wheel, also wrapped in a 265 Kumo Extra. We're also going to be running some brand new Nismo lug nuts available on our website. 40220 RN815s. These are actually the deeper set. It's a nice deep lug nut. It's a Nismo on the face. And they're 7-sided, so you get the special key with them. We're going to throw these on there and see how it goes. Since this thing's gonna be sitting so low, figured the best thing we could do, get some rotors down underneath here. That way, if maybe, just maybe, we can get this down off of the lift, get an idea of where it's gonna sit. So after I got it dropped down to the ground, heard a little bit of noise from outside. It's straight up hailing out right now. What is this? I know I'm in PA, but what the hell? So how we're gonna do this, it gets supplied with a nice set of spanners. So to adjust it up, I'll go from this bottom spin nut here and I'll bring it up, just like you're tightening it. And I'll bring the whole thing up. We'll measure from this point here, just center of the hub here. We'll get that measurement, transfer it to the other side, we should be good. All right, we got her back down on the ground. So we're gonna need a little bit of adjustment here in the front. We're still rubbing, but for the most part, we should be pretty good. We'll get this fender liner pulled out eventually. We'll get all these fenders rolled, pull them if we have to, get this fender completely replaced. It's right there. We got our fender roller here too. Gonna get this thing at least backed up a little bit. That way the guys can get in here on Monday and get to work on the service department stuff. We're gonna get all this trim put back in, button her up, and see how she looks. She's not too bad. Definitely gonna need a little bit of adjustment, especially in the fenders here. With just moving it over here, we had some rubbing. I mean, you can see there is literally nothing there. Once we get on the alignment rack and get the camber added in and get everything dialed in, it should sit a lot better. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. That's gonna wrap it up for today. Be sure to check out THN Parts for all your S chassis, Z chassis, and R chassis JDM parts. Thanks.